You may have a fantastic idea about a video podcast or a vlog that you think would be helpful. If you do so, leave a comment below and tell us what your idea is. Let us see if we have some encouragement for you. I've had several folks reach out and ask if the Mevo system of cameras can be used for vlogging, for recording, editing, and uploading later. Some folks think you got to just press go live. Is a little bit intimidating, and so vlogging is one of those things that has the option of either going live or recording, editing, and uploading later, and you get a little bit more control when you just press record instead of pressing go live. So let's look at hardware, software, and peripherals as three things that we can control to make it a successful vlog. Whether you've got a cooking vlog or you've got an informational vlog, maybe you've got an interview, two-person type setup that you're just talking about current events, the Mevo system of cameras is going to be something that you can have a great start with in your vlogging career. So let's look at hardware first. Of course, the Mevo camera is going to give you a 1080p sensor. It's going to give you a 6-hour battery life if you choose to do this in a mobile setting. You're going to need a control device, which can be something as simple as your iPhone or your Samsung phone, Android phone, or it can be something like an Android tablet or your iPad. Whatever your control device is, the Mevo camera is going to attach to it, no problem, and you'll be able to set up and successfully start your vlog. And when it comes to starting the process, all you need is the camera and the control device. You don't have to have anything else. We're going to look at accessories and peripherals in a little bit. You may want to add a few things for the quality of your vlog, but you don't have to. Camera, control device, and you're setting on go. When we talk about the software is where the Mevo ecosystem really kind of shines. So if you have one camera, you have the choice of using either the original Mevo single cam app or their new Multicam app. Now I say it's new, it's, I guess, just about a year old, maybe not even a year old, but it has gone through a whole lot of upgrade and change in the short time it's been out. So I have one of these cameras set up so that you can see a little bit of what's going on the control device in the software itself, and the ability to run one camera is built into the multicam device. That's perfectly fine. You can see I have a 3-camera setup going on here, and you can run as many as your control device will handle. I've run 6 cameras on this one, no problem. So it gives you several different views if you want to make that investment into the cameras. But the Mevo Multicam also works with just one camera, and you get the freedom of what it gives you on the front of the screen. The difference between multicam and single cam is that these audio sliders are not on the top screen in the single cam app. You have to dig a little bit in the menus to get to a couple of the places in the single cam app that are really just a click away here. All of your overlays for your multicam app are right there in a separate tab here on the very front. It's very easy to add graphics and look at all your different audio settings, and the camera addition or subtraction happens just very close to the front. And so the software is one of the places that makes your vlogging an easy process as you're going. As you're in the middle of your vlog, changing camera views is easy if you have a multi-camera setup. So hardware and software are two places that the Mevo system shines, but I also wanted to talk to you about the peripherals just a little bit. So first off, let's talk about audio peripherals. Now, in this setup, 3 cameras and an iPad, I have 4 sets of microphones plugged in. If I were to unplug one of my microphones, I would have a 5th microphone available to me. So let me see if I can walk you through those. The camera that I'm looking at right now has the back half of my heat shield that I print and sell on my merchandise page, because it has 3 cold shoe mounts, and I have a mini shotgun mic mounted to the top of this camera I'm looking at. You can see it in the upper left-hand part of this shot. So if I were to turn off the microphone and turn on that microphone, you can hear now I'm coming through the mini shotgun mic, and you can see in the software, output is always the far left-hand slider, And then you have individually named for each camera or your control device. If you choose to use your control device as a microphone as well, you have all of those available to you to adjust or mute your control. I also have, on the camera that this shot is attached to, I have my Hollyland Lark 150, and so I have it here on my chest so that I'm picking up sound from there. The peripherals for vlogging, whether you're a lapel kind of person, you want that microphone close and on you, whether you're a mini shotgun type, let's get it a little further away so we catch everything that's going on. Or if you're going to run a talking head like I'm doing today, I have this Fifine K669 attached to my iPad, and so I'm running sound through this microphone into my iPad, and I'm using that slider that says Jason's iPad right there. That is the one that is picking up sound now, and it's the best microphone I have, so it's the one that I generally use, and that peripheral is working very well. Now this little mount that I have the mini shotgun mic attached to could also hold 2 lights if I wanted. So the ability to light up your space for when you're vlogging and the ability to pick up the sound that you want while you're vlogging makes it really, really easy with the Mevo. Now the camera that controls this shot. So when I'm looking at this shot, if I were to turn that microphone on, that would be the built-in 3-mic array that is in the Mevo itself. And it's a good microphone, but that camera's a little bit farther away and it's really kind of outside the range of what I would put it. So I'm not using that microphone, especially not in this room, because my son's bedroom that I've converted to a studio since he has moved out. We'll go back to the microphone here. As you start looking to add peripherals, one of the first things that I would recommend adding is a dedicated MiFi hotspot. I'm using this Inseego from T-Mobile. Everything that I'm doing right now is attached wirelessly to this device. iPad is attached to it, all 3 cameras are attached to it, and it's handling the data fine. If I were streaming, because of the service that T-Mobile has here, I could stream at a solid 1080 and it would give me no problem. It's handling the traffic back and forth between the devices, as best I can tell, just fine. And so this little device is a very powerful one. It does a great job. If I didn't want to have my microphone attached to my iPad, as you see here, microphone is attached to the iPad. If I didn't want to have that, I could instead run Ethernet from my MiFi hotspot. So USB-C to Ethernet adapter on this end, Ethernet adapter to USB-C on this end, and I could USB-C out of the MiFi and USB-C into the iPad, and I would have an Ethernet connected iPad, and then I could still run the cameras through wireless, and that would take some of the load off of wireless data transmission if I wanted to. So when it comes to peripherals, here's one of the things that I absolutely recommend. Microphones, extra connection. The recording you come up with whenever you use this software is going to be saved on the control device. Now it's going to save the final version. It's going to have all of your switches in it. If you want to, when you go to record, you have the option to tell each camera to record everything it sees, no matter if it's the active camera or not. So you can have a master recording that is completely mixed for you on your control device, and you can have each individual recording from each of your cameras if you need to pull from those. So in this setup, if I had SD cards in each camera, I could come away with 4 separate recordings. The camera from the recording from the shot that you're looking at here, the recording from the shot you're looking at here, the recording from your shot that's looking at here, and it's the whole entire time. Even if I switch off of it, it stays with that recording. And then of course the recording that I get from the overall mix, because that's what the iPad is going to give me at the end of this because of the Multicam software and the way it's built. I can't tell you how much I've learned from watching other people's video podcasts or vlogs as they have described this event or that process or just how things work. I've benefited greatly from watching people, and you may have a fantastic idea about a video podcast or a vlog that you think would be helpful. If you do so, leave a comment below and tell us what your idea is. Let us see if we have some encouragement for you that might help you get started in this next phase of your online life.